Bullish Spell token spell cost forecasts range somewhere in the range of $NAV to 75 and $511 by 2030. Market examiners accept spell could reach $NAV to 104 by 2025. Negative spell token market cost expectation for 2023 is $401. Spell token spell presentation. Spell token spell is the local administration and marking badge of cross-blockchain loaning stage Abracadabra Cash. Essentially, the DeFi loaning project allows clients to set up guarantee in return for its stablecoin, $MIM Wizardry Web Cash. When MIM is in your wallet, you can trade it for other stablecoins or digital currencies where MIM is acknowledged. While this idea isn't new in the DeFi decentralized money space, Abracadabra contrasts from stages like ARV since it acknowledges revenue-bearing tokens like $Memo, $X Sushi and different Bendark tokens as guarantee. Abracadabra additionally offers yield-cultivating open doors, where clients can stake their liquidity supplier LP tokens to cultivate spell tokens. The venture was established by Daniel Sester, who is likewise answerable for Popsicle Money decentralized market producer and Wonderland Olympusdao fork, both on the torrential slide chain. Close by him are Zero X Merlin and Squirrel, fellow benefactors of Abracadabra, who deal with the stage and altogether recognize themselves as individuals from the Frog Country local area. Notwithstanding the eccentric name, Abracadabra's prosperity justifies itself with real evidence. Last year, it produced a normal of $22 million every week in charges and around $5 billion in TVL. What's more, the organization kept $120 million in yearly income. The focal point of this video is to furnish you with a complete value expectation of Spell token Spell from 2022 to 2030. That's what to do. We will initially cover the parts of Abracadabra Cash and how every component meets up to offer some benefit to its clients. Then at that point, we will likewise investigate the authentic cost activity as well as the job of Spell token in the environment. Algorithmic stablecoins, for example, MIM, are given and consumed from the circling supply to keep their worth fixed to the $1 mark. At the point when a client stores guarantee to Abracadabra and takes out a MIM token credit, the stage mints new MIM into the stockpile, moved by the client's IPKins in the security obligation position. At the point when you reimburse the MIM, the convention consumes MIM from the stockpile, decreasing its general dissemination on the lookout. Those specialists extend and get the MIM supply, keeping it nailed to the stable $1 stake. Spell token is the stage's local money in view of the Ethereum blockchain. However, a lot higher in amount than MIM, these coins are really tracked down less generally available for use. This is on the grounds that they are generally utilized as a type of administration token on Abracadabra's own foundation. Administration tokens give holders the choice to either cast a ballot themselves or representative their votes with respect to changes on the responsible stage's overhauls. This basically implies they become a type of partner, and similarly likewise with ordinary stakeholding. The more capital they promise, the more noteworthy their say in proposed changes to that stage's configuration. Spell tokens likewise permit their holders a choice to acquire automated revenue by marking the genuine tokens themselves also. Spell supporters are given MIM in return for their contributed tokens, which can likewise be utilized themselves in danger of losing their spell. Spell patrons additionally acquire intermittently from exchanging expenses made on Abracadabra's foundation when they stake Spell. As referenced in the tokenomics, these profit are disseminated by means of Spell. Spell token is the local cash of Abracadabra Cash. In the event that you lease liquidity from suppliers in return for Spell payoffs sufficiently long, there will probably come a day when those suppliers find better rewards somewhere else. At the point when that day shows up, Abracadabra's all-out esteem locked will wane. To settle this, Abracadabra Cash collaborated with Olympus DAO to assume command over its liquidity. Convention possessed liquidity, or POL implies the profound liquidity it rents is under its super durable caution. POL permits conventions like Abracadabra to zero in on conveying better items without stressing over its liquidity leaking ceaselessly. Spell token is at present worth $601 est. Spell has moved 378% as of now with an exchanging volume of $16,328,977. Spell token is at present positioned 488 among all cryptographic forms of money with a market capitalization of $64,571,859 est. Our cost expectation figures utilize constant Spell token Spell market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost expectations in view of current market action. Spell token Spell value forecast 2023. Spell token from certain perspectives is one of the most astounding cryptographic forms of money to rise this year. Spell. The spell cost figure for 2023 expects a huge expansion in the year's final part, potentially coming to $992. Likewise, with other digital currencies, the ascent will be steady, yet no extensive drops are normal. Averaging $842 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is practical sooner rather than later given expected coordinated efforts and progressions. Spell is supposed to have a base worth of $10.721. Spell token spell value forecast 2024. In 2024, spell token spell cost expectation has a lot of space for development. Because of the likely declarations of various new associations and drives, we guess that the cost of spell will before long outperform $153. Nonetheless, we ought to hold on to check whether the spell's overall strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, spell will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $122 and a typical exchanging cost of $1323. Spell token spell value forecast 2025. Assuming that the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $104 and spell might benefit. On the off chance that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. Spell is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $11924 and a low of $8184 in 2025. Spell token spell value forecast 2026. On the off chance that spell token effectively helps market feeling among digital money fans, the spell coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, spell will be green in 2026. The spell is supposed to reach and outperform its record-breaking high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual cash will be valued at $0.75 with a base cost of $0.45 and a typical cost of $525. Spell token spell value forecast 2027. After some broad gauging and specialized investigation, we gauge the spell cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $126 by 2027, with a base cost of $6 anticipated before the year's end. Moreover, spell has a most extreme value worth of $307. Spell token spell value expectation 2028. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep, carrying the typical cost to around $727. On the off chance that spell figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a greatest cost of $908. Neglecting to assemble the help spell needs by 2028 could bring about a low of $367. Spell token spell value forecast 2029. While spell is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to rush communication, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been put at $428 and a yearly cost